Alrighty. Dear textures, please pop in. Okay, where are we going? I think we're going here. I think so. We're looking for containment. Oh, I guess it's over there. Shoot him. Is there another one of you fucking thugs? Stuff's weak as shit. Holy fuck. Oh, you're getting healed. God damn it. Okay. I don't even think I was going the right way anyway. Alrighty. I think we're going this way. Hopefully, yes. Nope, I hear enemies. Love the orb metas. Not fucking tedious at all. Look at that. Now I gotta go fucking hunt this fucking thing down as it runs around the room. And everyone's shooting rockets and shit at me. And I have almost no health! Okay. Oh, I hope the whole game's gonna be like this going forward. It's really fun. It's really fun to have a fucking orb that runs away and has 50 times the health the other fucking enemies have. And the enemies have infinite regeneration while it's alive. Really having a good time with that, let me tell you. Let me try not using this fucking gun, because apparently it sucks. Nope. We're gonna see. Oh, wait, I guess we just don't get a random encounter this time? That's fine. Just straight up can't go through that door? That's not a door. Whew. Let me tell you, my patience for shenanigans is very low today. That way. This way. Sure, my level 6 key card is gonna play into this at some point, yes? Yes? Fucking aim sucks. Ah, here we go. Thank fucking God.
Define new prime candidates. The Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
Surprise, motherfucker! Got another fucking healing orb, just what I wanted to deal with. Love this for me. Ow. Ow. What is hitting me? Well, I'm probably gonna die again. Ow. He does way more damage than I do to him. And I don't heal. Fucking hell. That was tedious as fuck. Is it over? Of course it isn't. What the fuck is this room?
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us. But wishing won't change things. Finding the projector will.
So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. The boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6. And the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy had so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here. And I don't want to invoke his name, but it's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. There was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid.
Just a boy.
Like, I'll take the
You
blame.
ought not to talk like that.
He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys.
Poor little feller.
He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Robert's got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
Okay. You ripped some guy's spine out? What am I doing here again? Ah, we're looking for the slide projector, yes. The slide projector that caused all of
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Oh, I got an outfit. Wow.
All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
Oh, that's creepy. You really want to work for these guys? Jesus.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan. And other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink?
Can you let me
Did that
answer
make you
any of these
uncomfortable?
questions?
No. That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know.
A really long tape.
They studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
I hate that the town is called Ordinary. That's a little too on the nose. You know what I mean? Oh, fuck me. Give me that healing. What the fuck was that? Okay. Man, if I could get like a leech mod to give me cool. To give me healing when I shoot them. I need less recoil. Don't need any of those things. That'd be great. Or just a passive heal. It just makes the combat very tense in not a good way. Consecutive kills boost. It's dark as fuck over here. Oh, fuck me. What is going on with the fucking music?
Dylan and I were both prime candidates.
Dylan!
Experiments.
Sorry, I'm not gonna stop doing that. Sorry, not sorry. That was pretty cool. Hit him with a fucking door. See, this combat could be more fun if I wasn't constantly worried about dying. And they didn't have things like regenerating health shields. And my bullets went where I was aiming them. You know, all those things were different. I'm literally dying for this exact reason. My bullets are missing, theirs aren't. I should have used my shield, I guess. Like, help me help myself, please. Don't put me at the nearest fucking teleport point either. God damn it. Fuck off. Okay, cool. Well, we'll just run through all that again, I guess. I'll try to remember the path I took. Probably this way, but I don't remember, honestly. This really makes the exploration not very fun. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm on that very, very thin precipice borderline. Cool, there goes half my fucking health. Where if this goes like this for much longer, I'm just gonna call it and watch a video and just skip to the next. I don't even know where I am now. Like, this game is asking too much and not giving me enough meat to chew on. This is all vegetables. Sure, just blow up because I can't get fucking away from you. That's fun. Love that for me.
August 4th, 1964.
How many enemies? Okay. Alright, I think I'm done with this game. I'm literally gonna give this one more fucking life. So, I better never die for the rest of this recording. Which, what do we have? We have 40 minutes to go. Tall order. Games are supposed to be fun. I am not having fun. I'm struggling through an endless maze with endless narration, and the combat sucks. I need some kind of jumping off point, please. Please help me help myself. Fuck off. We're supposed to hold that up to with our brain. Is there a save point in here? That'd be great. Nope, but there's more enemies. Really can't stress this enough. Let my health regenerate. I have nowhere to retreat here. They immediately see me because there's no stealth option in this game. No! Get away! I'm dead again. Here we go again. Thank God. Jesus fucking Christ. This is a game I like to call artificially difficult because it's difficult because you're taking tools of capability
back
away
home.
from me.
Of course we are.
Do not like that.
It started there, and it's...
Shut up,
Never
Jesse.
gone
I'm trying to
away.
complain about your game. I'm rotating the turntable tracks. Like, the spread on the bullets needs to be way more forgiving if enemies are gonna kill me this easily. Like, look, I'm already almost dead again. Fuck. Fuck off. Well, let's see the outfit I unlocked. Oh, I can't here, because why would I be able to do that?
There's gotta be a way to rotate these
Oh,
tracks.
wonderful.
Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
That's what I wanted to deal with, another one of those fucking cunts.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
Is this something 800 boxes? Is it that thing that I can't kill? Maybe it's those things. There we go. Oh, still playing battle music, so I assume there's something in here. Maybe not. Literally almost killed me in one hit. Are you serious? Do I have any recourse but to die and start over? Nope. This is great. Let's try this one more time. And this is me putting almost all of my level up points into health. Sure. I'm done with this game. That was Control. Watch some other fucking YouTuber of them playing this fucking game. I'm just gonna move on to Alan Wake. I'm over this. Oh, I just realized that there's a cheat mode in this game. Well, that changes everything, doesn't it? Fucking bitch! Wait. Alright, I guess we can keep playing this fucking game. Let me tell you, the fact that this exists natively in the game is kind of telling about how much of a problem the game design is, right? Like, why... I've never played a game that had cheats right in the menu, right? Now, granted, and you missed it because I was being a presenter and being a goof, is it asks you before you turn them on if you want them. Hang on, let me check to make sure this is actually recording. Alright. Yeah, it's like, hey, we don't think you need these, but if you want them, they're here. And it's like, you know, if you're tempted to offer things like one-hit kills and invulnerability and power cooldown and reduced damage intake, I think that should mean... I think that should make you reconsider your game design philosophy. Because, let me say, and I know I've been belaboring this point endlessly, but it's honestly still true. The lack of passive health regeneration or some other means to mitigate damage, not that stupid-ass shield wall. I mean, like, something to, like, have vampire damage or something to make the health bar in the corner not a huge problem. That coupled with the fact that the incoming damage is so goddamn high. Those two things together make this, like, aspect of the gaming pillar very unsustainable for me, right? Now, if the story were incredibly compelling, or there was some other part of it that I really liked, like really liked the universe, and was really curious and was doing like a really good job of telling that story, then I'd be like, this fucking sucks, but I'm gonna plow ahead because I love this narrative. But this world is, at this point, too fucking weird, and the story within this world is too fucking weird, and I'm not anchored to anything, and I need to be anchored to something. Assuming that did something. Hello? I mean, it's powered. Am I missing one? This is powered over here. Oh, the elevator just opened. Well, before we go there. Yeah, having this be a labyrinth, both in a literal sense and in the figurative sense, I need to anchor to something. And I was talking to my coworkers about this game because they were trapped with me at lunch and had to listen to me drone on and on about a game that they've never played and have no interest in playing. But it's really like Cyberpunk is a weird fucking game, right? There's a lot of weird shit that happens in it, but it does a great job immediately of grounding you in something. It grounds you in your character, it grounds you in your friend, Jackie, it gives you, like, a world to cling to that has value. Bitches. I got one-hit kill mode, if you couldn't tell. And that makes it so that later on, when you have a very, like, the plot of Cyberpunk is kind of wild. You know, you put a chip in your head, it forcibly inserts Keanu Reeves into your brain, and then he starts overriding your brain. That's fucking weird, right? But by the time you get to the point where the story is getting weird, and there's 50 political intrigues, and everyone's fucking everyone over... Hang on, sorry, gotta read this. Drink my coffee. Cool. I'm guessing that's about the plane. By the time you get to where the story could be confusing, and like you're not really sure how to advance, and it's morally gray as fuck, you already have an anchor point to push through that and to be invested and care about it. Now, if this story had started off a little more, like, here's how I think this story should have started off, even though it would have made it a little more slow. Start me in Jessie's childhood so I can connect with her as a character, and I get the anchor point for this narrative that drives the whole story forward. Don't do that in medias res shit where the character just walks in halfway and then we're going to backfill her past as we're going. This game is literally too weird for that to work, right? The reason why that worked in Max Payne 2 is because Max Payne 2 is a story grounded in actual reality that has no complexity at all, right? Max Payne did what he did in Max Payne 1, and he's dealing with his survivor's guilt in Max Payne 2. And you have this subplot that's going on, but the only thing that's confusing is that people are trying to kill you, and that's going to work itself out in the story, right? Like, you don't need to understand why they're trying to kill you to move through the levels and know that you have a problem to solve. This game's problems, I don't even know what the fuck's going on. I don't know what the main character's deal is. The more, like, she needs to be more normal before we get this goddamn weird. She walks into literally the weirdest place in fiction, and she's got a positive harmonic resonance riding in her brain with her that she talks to without giving you any backstory at all. Like, I get it, expository dialogue is annoying. I'm a big fan of not having it, but that only works when your story is grounded in some kind of fucking reality, so that I don't need it and I can infer from what's happening what I'm missing. This, down is up and down is also left, and everything's on fire and fire isn't real. What? I can't ground in this, like, at all. How'd I still miss? You know, now that we have super gun, we should have more fun with this gun. Oops. Holy shit, this game freaks out when you escape. And let me tell you, this is not my favorite way of doing storytelling either. Like, voice notes works great in BioShock because the characters of BioShock are really strong. It's a really strong characterization. And it's only audio tapes, and they keep it really basic. This, look at this menu. There's like 50 things going on here. Like, look at this. Para-utility. Groupthink. Black, like, look, I'm not a dumb guy. This makes me feel like a dumb guy, right? And like the amount of shit going on in here, it's just too much too fast. You gotta like lean me into the hot tub of narrative, right? Like if the temperature's at 104, don't chuck me in head first, for fuck's sake. Anyway, I'll try to stop yammering and belaboring the same point over and over because you get it.
You're listening to America Overnight.
And now I gotta
celebrating
stand here and listen to this for
29
probably
years,
20
shining light in
minutes.
the shadows. Thank you for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
Hi. What I'm about
Alan
to tell
Wake
you,
did all of this
if they
better.
found out, I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else.
Gotta
Something
go
nobody
check something
talks
in the
about.
fridge. This is good timing.
Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No,
I can't
not
leave.
ordinary.
This is expository to fuck.
Ordinary. It's a town, and it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said, but that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm
Bro,
sorry.
shut up.
It's just my brother.
Alright, hang
was
on. I
there.
gotta go check something.
They
I'm
said
just
the
gonna
town
cut
was
this out. You
destroyed,
won't even.
but
It'll be
it
seamless. You
wasn't.
won't even
I went
fucking
there.
notice.
The people are gone.
In fact,
but
the only
town's
reason
there.
you'll notice is because I
It's still
said this.
there.
That's how
So the
perfect it'll
Hopkins-
be, this cut. Alright, are we back? Are we good? We good?
Nation of an
Just
entire
literally
town
seamless.
disappears,
I
yet the
promise you
town
didn't even fucking
remains.
notice that. Like a
Tell me,
surgeon.
was the phrase, "there is no salvation" written anywhere? The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Hor Verde. More than 600 people
Verde.
just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces.
That's
but we know
Spanish
the
for
truth.
green whore.
A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You idiots! That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now, I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. And good timing, too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
Well, I'm glad I sat through that. I'd really rather the story tell itself rather than pick up all these fucking notes, especially with these dumbass redactions. I don't mean to be such a hater, but it makes it really hard to follow this story for me. Okay, this note is actually important. The object of power, the slide projector, discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projector, the projected images open doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. Dark. Is this the same carousel from Mad Men? Because that'd be a hell of a fucking crossover. "17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning." White Ocelot. Thing.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world in the form of altered world events.
Okay.
These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power, with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
The dung monkeys to the cave. The dung monkeys, what the fuck? The fuck? You know, Remedy's been fucking around with this kind of storytelling since Max Payne 1. If you'll recall, if you played Max Payne or watched my playthrough, which I'm sure you're slavishly devoted to my channel if you're watching this. How bad can I fuck up this doorway? They would have, like, TVs playing clips of shows that were all, like, metaphors for what was happening on screen in one way or another. You know, the Lords and Ladies, the Dick Justice, they were all like goofy little things that didn't really add anything to the narrative and you could move past them without really worrying about it. Then they stepped it up to what they did in Alan Wake, where it's like, okay, now this TV show is kind of like an insight into this goofy world. It's also a fun Twilight Zone parody, so that's kind of fun. But like, it's starting to become more engaging. Like, what was in Max Payne was literally just a joke. What was in Alan Wake was mostly a joke, but kind of substantial. And then you had the pages dropping too, which fit the story because your character is literally writing the story and the pages of the story are falling out in front of you. So it's kind of like a fun, interesting meta-narrative. This game is doing something really similar, but it's doing it in a way for me that's super fucking tedious. I walk forward, I gotta listen to a radio transcript. I guess I don't have to listen to it, but I don't know if it's important because this world's so goddamn weird, right? Then I move another 20 feet. Now here's a radio projection thing. And I almost forgot the little journal entry over there that basically is giving legitimate, necessary insight into the story. Then I get what an altered world event is. And I can't ignore that because it's critical to the plot, to understanding the plot. And, like, I'm just like... in Quantum Break, the way they tried to deal with this was by having, like, TV show episodes in between to give you some more backstory that you needed without necessarily interacting with it. I didn't particularly like that either, but, like, this game is so... it's dense in all the wrong ways, and I feel like I'm almost certainly going to start liking it more in the second half, if only I can make it there. But man, the shit that they are asking you to, like, trudge through in the first half, it's too much. It's just too much. Do we have an enemy? I feel like I just heard an enemy. Yeah. Like, give me some characters. Here's another fucking...
of Dylan Faden, formerly P6,
Okay.
performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn.
Well, I guess I'll go back
The
to drinking my
questions
coffee.
asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan?
You son of a
Let's
bitch.
begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold,
The world is a
empty
vampire.
prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know?
Good.
It's not like you give me a calendar.
Good answer.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend.
He turned into a
Nosebleed
dog.
Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you say you bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
You know what I think would improve this story? Because I keep thinking about it, right? I'm trying to think about it from a structural standpoint, which I have no insight into anything at all. Oh, another fucking note. Jesus Christ, with all the fucking notes. Here we go. Ew. Ah, okay. Dung monkeys. There we go. You know, I have no insight into making video games. I don't make them. I've done a little bit of writing, not professionally, and it's probably not very good. But let me give you my thoughts anyway. My unasked for thoughts. I think if you're going to have a world this weird, you need to have a very strong character that is your anchor point, right? And I think they have a lot of talent in this game as far as acting goes. The voice for Max Payne, who plays Trench, the voice for Alan Wake, who plays Darling, and I think one of the two of them needs to be your spirit guide for this first half of the game. I really think what they should have done is made Trench talk to you far more directly, even though he's dead, through the gun or through the board or whatever, right? It gets great voice acting work out of James McCaffrey. He's very talented, and it gives me something to anchor onto. And especially since I know he's the bad guy who got corrupted. He didn't start as a bad guy, but he became the bad guy who got corrupted. Like, that gives you, like, a good plot point of, like, at the halfway point where now me as the player character, or the player, I have more understanding of this world and what's going on in it. Now that is like a betrayal moment or something where we can transition away from that, although you really don't have to, because I'm not going to complain about James McCaffrey narration at all. This game could be 500 hours long and he could talk through the whole fucking thing and I'd listen to all of it because he's great. But it needs something like that, because what's her name? I literally can't even remember her name that I'm playing. It's not that she's bad, it's that she's not giving me Jesse. She's not giving me enough to chew on. You know, I only get bits and bobs here and there in cutscenes, but a lot of this game is walking through and listening to other people's goddamn stories. And I don't meet these people, there's no, like, face to pin on them, I'm not connected to them at all. To me, that's a huge fucking problem, right? And I think that's one way they could solve this problem, is by connecting me to at least one person. You know, via radio or whatever. Anyway, let's see how many more fucking radio logs we can find. There we go. Here's another one. Alright, I've talked so much about this game that I'm actually going to stop recording on the off chance that my recording's going to get fucked up and I'm going to start again. Because I'm a professional.